In action. Hello and welcome to the Red, White, and Blues podcast. Post match one, Chelsea up the Blues. I think I just blew Jason's ear out because he took out his AirPod, and I don't know if he can hear me or not.
I
But
can.
oh, he can hear you. Okay, good, good. Jason can hear me, and yeah. But needless to say, Chelsea win. Jason up the Blues 3-2. Chelsea over Fulham. How are you doing today, man?
I am flying high, just like the blue flag of Chelsea. I am not going to say I was overly impressed with our performance, but I am happy the boys are back. I'm happy the boys are back in winning form since we lost our last game of the season last season. I am stoked about the potential of this team still, even though Gusto can F right off. But
Yeah,
other than that, I took off today in celebration. It's been a great
same.
day hanging with you, live streaming the game. Go watch it if you want to. If you want to see live, well, not live, but I say that every time. But if you want to see play-by-play reactions, go check us
Yeah,
out. But yeah, man, how are you?
man, doing great. We won. Wasn't pretty. Initial thoughts, not the prettiest of matches, but hey, sometimes they're not the prettiest. I don't know if this defense is ever going to look pretty. There, it just might be an ugly, ugly year where we have to just
Yeah.
outscore our opponents every match. So that might be where we're at, Jason. I'm not sure.
But with the front line, and we'll talk about them,
Yeah,
we might actually be able to do it this year. And oh boy, is the number 9 curse potentially broken.
potentially it is potentially broken. Let's hope so because we need that that broken. Starting lineup wise, I think we both sort of it was weird. Sorry, just transitioned into the starting lineup. I don't
No,
know.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, starting lineup wise, I don't think we either one of us were really like. It was just sort of like the Caicedo and Pastrami injuries really sort of hindered us today. Not having them, you're
Yeah.
missing a midfielder. You're missing a your best wing back, the only one that's capable of actually going forward and actually defending. The other two wing backs are incapable of doing either going forward. They're okay defenders, but they're terrible going
Yeah.
forward. Um, but yeah, I mean, Reese is probably the best he's looked in midfield in a long time today.
Agreed. Yeah.
Uh, who was do you want to go bad or good first? We want to talk about the bad
Let's talk about
parts,
the
the
bad.
bad.
Let's talk about the bad.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's easy.
So who was the worst player on the pitch today, Jason? Out of all the shitty performances, who shit the bed the most?
If you watched our live stream, you know who we're about to talk about. But Gusto by far
Wow.
was the worst player, and that is counting the stupid moments that our center backs and Bob had.
Yeah.
Even though Bob was put in a bad position by the center backs each time he had a fluff.
Yeah.
So everyone else on the pitch, to varying degrees, like um, still has work to do, but like was okay, and some were great. We'll talk about them, but
Mm-hmm.
Gusto, I can't. There's no redeeming quality or nothing redeemable to talk about for him. I
Yeah.
have a feeling you agree with me.
Yeah. I think Gusto by far was the worst player on the pitch, followed closely by Bob having another
Yeah,
stinker.
yeah, yeah,
Those two, Hato didn't impress me. Which Hato never's impressed me as a wing back. He impresses me as a left center back,
yeah.
and he can impress me a little bit at left back. But left wing back, I just don't think it's for Hato. His strength is defending, not going forward.
Yeah.
Uh, the back line, all of them had bad moments in this match. The, you know, Josh probably had more good moments than bad moments, and had more good moments than probably Colwell. LaCroix probably looked the best out of the back
Hmm.
three, I would say. Had an assist, but yeah, Gusto he just offers nothing going forward.
Yeah,
It's absolute garbage. There's nothing he provides to this team going forward, and his defending is lackluster. I just don't understand the point of him playing, honestly. Like, I mean, like, this is gonna sound ridiculous when I say this. I would rather Neto start at a wing back position than
agreed.
Gusto. And I hate Neto, and I was yelling at Neto for the entire time he came on in the match. Just go watch the live stream. So I don't rate Neto any more than I do Gusto, but I would still rather Neto on the pitch than Gusto. So I don't know.
Agreed.
It was. I can't say anything negative about the three attackers. What were we saying?
Anytime Gusto gets the ball, he's either not going to trap it and give it away, or he'll just straight up give it away. Like I don't understand what he's bringing, to anything. Like
None.
defensively, offensively, I don't understand. He cannot start. Like if you're going to bring him on, he needs to be brought on in small doses if he's going to stay here. And he's just going to be one of those players that keeps getting played. He always has been. He's been doing that for years, and coaches keep playing him. And I don't know what they're seeing in training, but he's shitting the bed when he gets onto the pitch on a game day. And like every now and then, you'll have a good Gusto performance, but he's not consistent enough to do what we need him to do if we're going to play as open as we play today. And if the goal is to cede possession, which is how we won today, we gave away a lot of possession and a lot of positioning on the field to play counter, cause mistakes, and capitalize on mistakes, and let them just basically give us the ball when they could. But in doing that, a lot of long balls got through, a lot of through balls got through. Fulham were very adept into picking us apart through the lines. And that's not knowing anything about us. That's not like they're having to watch past Xabi tape, right? Like we have new players, a new system. I mean, it's an interesting season, like to start out the season, not really knowing that much about hardly any opponent because almost everybody is new in how they're approaching these teams, right? Like this is the 10th new manager to start a game this week. So I just think in summation, like we have a lot to do in terms of how we're going to play Xabi ball, the way we're going to play Xabi ball. And Gusto, to me, cannot be a part of that. So you have a week to sell him. I don't know who is right back at this point. Who's going to play your wing back? I guess it's Neto. But like Esteval needs to get in more. I cannot believe Esteval's not getting in more. I cannot believe we're still talking about Neto. I cannot believe, like, I'm not going to say, I think some of our transfers have created a more balanced squad. But if you're the right wing back situation is not good, and Gusto is a major reason why it's not.
Yeah.
Well, look at his stats.
It's not pretty. I mean, like obviously, Palistri, Palastore, Pastrami, whatever the hell, Pastrami can play the right wing back, and I think ideally that's who you want there.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I will stand by it, and I don't know why people don't see it. Quinde is the best option at left wing back because he's played the position before. He's better than Hato. We probably score a couple more goals today if Quinde is on the left wing back position. Just because he can go forward, he can attack, and he actually gives you a chance at scoring goals from the left wing back position, where Hato really doesn't provide that. Every now and then he sort of will make a good pass or he'll make a good run, but it's not consistently. But Hato is a better defender, I'll say that much, than Quinde, so I understand it. But we were just, I don't know, our setup today was very defensive, and I don't like setting up that way because our defense isn't very good. So, I don't know.
Exactly.
But that's enough about the bad, Jason. Let's talk about the good. The positives of this team. So who was the best person? In your opinion, who was the best on the pitch? I feel like there's three in particular people to choose from.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can pick either one. I am gonna go old school with this shout out, and I'm gonna talk about Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer in the first half was absolutely incredible. The way he was on the ball, the pressure he was putting in the midfield when he's like one of the only midfielders or he's one of the only people who played midfield today without just giving the ball away. I mean, I'm not saying James had a bad game, and I'm not saying Lavia particularly had a great or bad game, but like
Yeah,
Palmer was creating situations in the midfield that caused Fulham to make mistakes that then let them give the ball away, and he capitalized on that. When the ball came to Palmer, especially in the first half, it wasn't as pronounced in the second half, but he was going to make something happen and he was going to push forward.
hmm
The goal in the beginning of the game, the 40 seconds in to the game, just Palmer brilliantly getting the ball and feeding it into João Pedro, and João Pedro brilliantly finished it. Like these are basics of things that we've been hoping that players would do for years now, just finishing a goal. And like
hmm
to see that 40 seconds in was huge. But Palmer on the ball all day was absolutely incredible and absolutely a threat. It didn't matter how many guys they had marking him. He was outstanding, and he deserved to get his goal too. He had an
he
assist
did
and a goal today. He was the
finally.
highest player rated on FotMob for good reason. Everything he did today was great, and he manned the game. Like a lot of the game went through him, especially in the first half, and he was so good. But yeah, if you want to talk about Palmer, that's cool. But like the other guys, like you said, also deserve mention, and so I'll let you talk about them. But I was
Yeah,
so impressed. You said it on the pod. You said Pochettino Palmer might be back, and like I think we both felt that throughout various stages of the game. But the first half in particular, I thought was just an absolute world class performance from Palmer. And every time he was on the ball was exciting, and you knew something was going to happen, and it did. And he created amazing chances. I think him being in this position, I mean, it's always a position you wanted to be in that half space. And like him being in that position with the front three, like he's going to thrive in that position if we keep playing the back three. Um, just in this formation, because that is where he excels is in that right half space. So I was
yeah,
thoroughly impressed with him. I cannot wait to watch more of him. His link up play with Zhao and Rogers was absolutely incredible. You can tell they have a rapport.
yes,
Even after the game, they were chumming it up. I mean, Rogers has just come in and fit right into the team. Is looking like a really good signing so far. So and him and Cole go back a ways too. So well, getting to see Palmer and Zhao link up, like we saw flashes of last season, was really great. And just watching Palmer get back to form was even better. So
yeah,
Palmer for me, you were watching like world class football when he was on the ball at many stages of the game, and he's like the guy you would, even with his really horrible haircut, which was somehow even worse today. Like he's the guy
it's
that you want
always
posters
bad.
of on your wall. It's always bad, but
Yeah.
yeah, even with that haircut, I'm getting his poster and putting it on my wall. So he was absolutely incredible today. Loved watching him, but yeah, I'll stop there.
Yeah, I think I mean like Palmer. I think undoubtedly was like without a doubt the best player on the pitch on both sides of the ball, like for Chelsea and for Fulham, like hands down. That was an old school Palmer performance, like you said at the beginning, like throwing it back old school. That was very much an old school Palmer performance, and what we I think a lot of people expected from him from the last, especially last year, and we never really saw it because of the injury. Missed a good chunk of the year, like didn't ever look right, but he got to rest this summer and everything. So hopefully we get the best of Palmer this year, and hopefully pray to God that João Pedro broke the number 9 curse today. His finish in the first half was very cheeky. A goal that probably no other striker on our team. We definitely know Nicholas Jackson doesn't finish that shot, but Zhao
Yeah.
did. It is nice to have Zhao back. Yeah, I mean, like, this thing is like the best three players were Rogers, Palmer, and João Pedro. Like all three of them going forward look great. But I think the biggest concern is how sustainable is that in through every match this season. Like we gave up 2 goals to Fulham. Fulham didn't look particularly like they didn't have a lot of like off the ball movement there. Like they literally just played it down the 2 channels all the time right between our center backs. It wasn't these great goals, that they scored. So it's one of those things like we still got some glaring weaknesses in the back that we have to fix. I don't know if 5 at the back, 3 at the back, whatever you want to call it, is going to be the answer to this. I think Xabi's going to do a little experimentation and try and figure things out. But, I mean, like, the attack looked good. I'm at least a lot more confident this year that we could score goals. So, that,
I mean, Palmer, Rogers, and João all got goals today.
Right.
Awesome. Yep. I mean, absolutely awesome. We missed Caicedo in the midfield. Like, James wasn't bad in the midfield today. I think you mentioned that on the pod or on the live stream. Like he wasn't bad. Lacroix has an 8.0 rating on FOTMob.
He had this. That's why
he had the assist exactly. So it's going to raise him up. But I mean, at the end of the day, he had a good game. I'm impressed with him. I enjoyed seeing him. Colwell has got to get it back up to speed and fast. Like he's having some trouble. Josh shaky today. But Josh
shaky, and then go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, Josh has always been a player that we have known has immense potential. And when was the last time Josh got to play a full game? So I can probably find out. But while I do, I think that he has some work to do as well. Like our entire back line, and if Caicedo's in the midfield, maybe this is a different game because we just gifted the midfield to Fulham. I think Caicedo helps a little bit with that, but also it's kind of part of the plan. So I'm looking. The last time Josh played a full 90, he hasn't. Like he played friendly.
Yeah, I think the issue like with Josh, he had some shaky moments back there, especially it was more so passing than it was. He had the one time where Anthony Robinson blew by him, and then he did make a couple of errant passes, but one of those is solely on Bob. I don't know, you may disagree on that, but one of them that one's Bob's fault. I don't care how bad the pass was, Chase. But
it's like one of the first passes of the game too.
But he also had some really good tackles. He also saved a goal with his slide tackle in the box early in the first half. Like he had some big moments that, like him and LaCroix had big moments that stood out. Colwell didn't have any of those really big defending moments that stood out today. Like the second goal, Colwell misplayed the ball, which led to the Fulham second goal. First goal was Lavi and Rogers getting run by, and then Sanchez just shit saving the ball. A team contribution of letting in a goal, Jason. That's what they did with that one. But like Colwell didn't have really those big standout defending moments this match, like LaCroix and Josh did. But with that saying, I mean, Josh is like you said, he hasn't played full 90.
Exactly.
Like it's just been 10-minute cameos from Maresca for the last year. That's all he's gotten.
And we should be happy though, because we have been calling as a fan base, not just us. Like a fan base has rallied around Josh since almost the beginning. I mean, everybody has been very excited about him. And then there's the rumors at the very beginning of the transfer season, I think, where they were talking about selling him or whatever. And we were just all like, that's insane, because the club has been consistently saying that he is a part of the long-term plans and we want him to be a part of the club, yada, yada, yada. The club says a lot. But for Xabi to give him the start for one of the first games of the season at a tricky away fixture, it's pretty awesome.
Did he have a choice?
I mean, maybe not, but still.
I mean, that's the thing.
It shows some trust in Josh, regardless.
It does, But
Because you
also,
could have put
like,
Reese there.
he could have, but then who do you put in the midfield? You put the little
You just would have started the game
ginger.
with Enzo.
Yeah, true. Valid, valid. But yeah, that's my thing. Is like, yeah, I mean, like I asked you, like it was like the match I think might have been over. It was almost over, like 5 minutes left. Like Jason, do we have any other center backs that can actually come on in
And
this match? And
we
you're
don't.
like, nope. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. I just thought I overlooked somebody on the bench, and no, I mean, like there was no Tosin, there was no Badiashile. Well, Badiashile's gone officially.
Yeah. Yeah.
DCC is gone all but officially now. So like literally you have Tosin and Samino were the only
Yeah.
other two center backs that you really like. That makes me nervous
Yeah.
going into the season. Like I know Wesley wasn't there today because he was suspended.
hmm
Do we get good Fofana or bad
I
Fofana
mean,
this year?
yeah, that doesn't assuage the fear though if
Right.
Wesley's coming back in.
Correct. It doesn't. You're not like,
But
oh
no,
yeah,
to
Wesley's
your
back.
point,
We'll be fine.
if Wesley was available, he probably would have played.
Right.
But still, it's great to
But
see
would we
Josh get
have
a
been better
90.
off?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
exactly. I don't think
Based
so
based on
either.
how Wesley has been playing, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing is like I just think of that long ball over the top where Anthony Robinson outran Josh. Josh being probably our fastest defender, and Anthony Robinson's just
hmm
faster. And granted, I think Josh could have done better getting goal side, and he let Anthony Robinson get position on him. I think that could have been better. But Fofana would have been smoked in that situation. Like
Yeah,
Fofana wouldn't even been
I
within
agree.
10 yards of Anthony Robinson on that play. That's how
I
slow
agree.
he is.
Yeah, and what you're talking about is um that's like a learnable skill issue that Josh just
Yeah.
needs to do better on in the
Right.
future. And especially against teams that will probably exploit our lines just as well as Fulham did with better finishers.
If not better. Yeah.
And yeah, but can Fofana, is that a skill issue for Fofana, or is it just Fofana's a bit slow and we've watched that happen way too many times with him for him not to learn any lessons from it?
Fair. Yeah, I would
I
agree.
mean, chalk it up to his injury or chalk it up to whatever, but like, I mean, because
And being fat.
he had some fitness issues last season. So, but like Josh at least has the potential. I think we all see the potential, and we're all willing to give Josh the grace and the time to work on those
Yeah,
issues.
for sure. For sure. Definitely. And I think that we're definitely, everybody is on board with just having Josh, giving him time and giving him minutes.
Yes,
So,
we need Xabi to
overall,
do it more.
yeah, we do. We do. I think, like, biggest disappointment for me for the match is Esteban Quinde not getting more minutes.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes forward. I don't really know how I'm liking the way that this is shaping up this season without injuries coming into play for Esteban
Yeah.
and Quinde for their minutes. Because we don't have a lot of alternate matches. I mean, I know we have one on Thursday, and I know they'll probably both start Thursday. And unfortunately, we'll both probably. Well, I don't know. You might be able to watch it. I might. I don't know. I'll be traveling.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
might be able to catch it a little.
But yeah, we're going to. There will be some matches where they get minutes, but it's not going to be a lot. And I don't want them consistently making 10-minute cameos at the end of every match because I think their talent is more than that. So
And that's what sucks about the three at the back system.
Yeah.
Is that there's no room. There's not a lot of room for a lot of attackers. There's like the front three, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we don't even have like that great of an attacking midfield, especially if like Enzo's coming in. Like he's like an okay attacking midfielder, right? But like at the end of the day, like he would be the fourth attacker. And so, yeah, if you're playing wing backs, you don't have a lot of room for somebody like Quinde or Esteval to come in, and then they're gonna get bumped in favor of somebody like a Gusto, unfortunately, or somebody like a Neto, which is what happened today, or somebody like a Hato.
I agree, and that's just like, I don't know, I don't get it. I don't really, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know how much we'll play three at the backs. I mean, we played a little bit. We played three at the back. I think that's what Xabi wants to play. I don't know
Hmm.
if we ultimately have the personnel to play three at the
We
back.
definitely
That's
don't have the defense.
yeah, that's the problem in all this.
I
So,
agree.
anyway, I think anything else you want to add about the match, Jason?
I don't think so. I was highly anticipatory of the match. It is finally good to see it play out. I agree with you. I think the worry about Esteban and Quinde getting enough playing time this season is very valid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I think depending on we kind of got us 3 games here in a week, probably for one of the only times this season.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how he lines up for the Thursday game against Luton, which Luton's wasn't a pushover a couple years ago. So
Yeah.
um, we'll see how that goes, and we'll see who he goes with, and maybe to your point, he won't go with the back three. But we'll see. But other than that, I mean, a good win. I wanted more of a statement win, especially
Yeah.
after the weekend and what transpired between all the clubs that are chasing Arsenal, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And Arsenal look like the most steady club right now, like the most stable. But again, first game of the season is first game of the season. And there's a lot still to be played and a lot still that is question marks. And we're not even done with transfer season yet. So, but yeah, I'm still excited about the season. It's some of the mystery is gone now. Now that we're in the thick of it, and we let Fulham score 2. I think they're fortunate in both goals, but we're also fortunate they didn't score more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like,
I
you
mean,
still excited about the season?
yeah, I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous about next week in Brighton. I mean, they did score 4 against Villa. Again, it's Villa. But at the same time,
Yeah.
quick update on the Premier League standings. We are 6th place currently right now. But we're 6th, undefeated. There was only one draw this entire weekend, and it was Liverpool and Newcastle,
Yeah.
which is insane. And that one
Was the
shouldn't
Nottingham
have been a
Forest one
draw.
not a draw? No, they lost.
No.
What wasn't there
Mm-mm.
another? Oh, they were
That was
0-0
it.
for a while, and then
No, that's the
yeah,
only
wow,
draw. And then
crazy.
also, I like to bring up the point that Tottenham are currently 19th in the Premier League in the relegation zone. So just throwing that out
Yeah, that's how
there.
as it should be,
As it's
as it
in this
should
their
be.
rightful place. That's right. That's right. But yeah, I guess we should probably do predictions. So we want to do predictions for we'll do predictions for Thursday's match, and then maybe if you should go follow us on Instagram because or TikTok, maybe we'll jump on and do a real quick live on
Yeah,
Instagram when we're together on Thursday, and we'll give you our predictions for. Would we play Monday again next week or Sunday?
we play
We
Sunday.
play Sunday. Sunday at 8
Yeah,
in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah. Live stream?
Live stream, baby.
Live
Let's do
stream.
it.
Um, take note of that, and also let's do our predictions, and then we'll run through what the program will look like for the rest of the week. So we're playing Luton Town.
Luton.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
this will be our B team. Maybe we
Yes.
get the debut of Jordan Henderson this Tuesday or Thursday. Maybe Danny Welbeck makes his Chelsea official debut. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. This is the cup nobody cares about.
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna count down.
Yeah. All right. I got my prediction.
Me too.
3,
It's ridiculous.
2, 1.
4-0 Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay, 5-3.
5-3. Jason, what that might your I think your score line is more absurd than mine because you predicted that we wouldn't let them score.
It is. Yeah, I'm looking at them. They're not going to score on us. Don't you worry.
Dude, I would predict you could take a team from the National League, and I would still not predict us to keep.
I predict we sort out all of our defensive issues in the next 4 days.
So we're gonna have
3 days.
So this thing, I guess our starting lineup would be like Pep Chavaria,
Uh-huh.
Ansamino.
Yep.
Maybe Fofana starts because he didn't play. Maybe Uncle Tosin starts.
Yeah, yeah. Uncle Tosin's up in there.
It's Uncle Tosin. Then who would be the right wing back?
No, it is a ridiculous scoreline because we're gonna let them score goals so that we can move forward.
Yeah, and then we'll have. So
I'll
our
change
attack
it.
will
I'm gonna do your scoreline. I'm gonna do a 4-2.
Okay,
Scoreline.
4-2. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So like our
You
attack
convinced
could
me.
essentially be Quinde, Welbeck, Esteval. So the aging wonder of Danny Welbeck will be flanked by the two
Oh,
teenagers.
it's gonna be amazing.
I'm here for that front line.
We got age and beauty.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
QDE,
amazing.
baby. QDE. QD. Yeah.
Hey.
It's our front line. Programming for the rest of the week. No transfer this week because
Yeah.
Jason and me will be together Thursday, and we are going to a concert. So we're going to be hanging
We're
out
gonna
Thursday
be
night, drinking beer.
snuggling at a concert in front of our
That's right.
wives.
Yes, because it was going to be 100 degrees and it's an outside concert. We'll be snuggling together.
It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, that's going to be the worst part of this thing. But yeah, so Thursday no transfer episode. So sorry, it is what it is. But we are planning on going live on Instagram for a little while. We might be walking down the road to the concert and be live talking to you guys. You just set your notifications on your Instagram. We will be going live at some point. For why? Because nobody will probably listen. Who knows? But we're going to do it anyway.
We're content merchants.
That's right.
Even though no one watches.
That's right. That is right. But that's what we got going on the rest. Oh, make sure you tune in Friday for week 2 predictions from Jason and me from our new show that we are J&D's Premier League picks. Which
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we went for however many matches there are in a given week.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we got any right. But it is not a serious show. It is satirical. So
yes,
if you like to laugh, tune into that because we think we're pretty funny guys when we put our minds to it and we write our own stuff. And so tune into that. It's fun. We enjoy doing it. So
yes.
But anyway, Jason, tell these people what our socials are, I guess.
X, Instagram, Substack, TikTok. Get on there.
Oh yeah.
Find us.
TikTok,
baby. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you and see you and talk to you. At Red White Blues FC on all the things.
That's right. We're also on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast at these days. And I've never said this one before, but I need to start throwing it in there. We are also on Twitch. So when we live stream, we go live on Twitch. And we also have a YouTube channel. So check us out there where we do release exclusive YouTube content every Friday. And like, subscribe, follow, do all that fun stuff on YouTube. And until next time, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Chelsea to win the Premier League this season. Even though we predicted second, but it's happening. Flippity floppity.